Good morning, folks. My name is Hein, and I'm here with Preston at XKULCHA in Johannesburg. I especially came up from Durban, not to come and speak to Preston. Now I'm here for a trading weekend, and I thought, well, let's pop in with Preston and get an idea of what's new with XKULCHA. Although I've been walking a road with Preston for, I don't know, since 2008 when I had my crash. Huh? Yeah. But Preston, thanks for allowing me for some time with you and talking about your exciting products. What's new with the pants? I know you've sent me 3 new pants, and one of my favorites being the Xkulcha Dakar, which I'm wearing right now. What's new? I know there's quite a few new products you brought out as far as changing your styling and also changing some of the comfort padding or impact padding in the pants. What's new?
What happened was last year we reviewed all our products, and we felt that we wanted to significantly step up the choices that we gave to our customers, and in particular when it came to impact protection. So that actually forced us to relook at the whole garment in terms of ergonomics. I'm a great believer in simplicity. The less that there is, the less can go wrong, but also in efficiency. So what you have must perform to maximum value.
Yeah.
So we went back to looking at the function of all the pockets and airflow and so forth. And I think we came up with something from a wearer's point of view that's really practical and efficient. We've got a new tearaway pocket on the garment that allows you to keep either a medical emergency card with contact details or a petrol card. So when you get to toll gates, you don't have to worry about taking off gloves and fumble and look for things. It's right there on the top of your leg. So it's very easy. You can tear open the pocket, present the card with the Velcro on, with your gloves on, and put it back, and there you zoom. So it just takes the stop and go, the frustration out of being on a bike and being dressed. Yeah. And then I think when it came to protection, we did some research through Facebook and our database, and we presented our clients with an option, and obviously the better value protection is going to come at a slightly increased price, but most guys opted for that and said, listen, they're prepared to sort of foot the bill for world-class protection. So we then got feedback from some guys that said, listen, we're not such serious riders, or we don't have the budget. Can we also offer them the option to retain the old compact foam? And so that's what we've done. We've redesigned the pants to accommodate the new protection, but we're offering people, you can scale up your protection. So you can buy the garment with entry-level protection if that suits your budget, or you can say, I'd actually like to scale up to the impact protection.
Before we get into that, let me testify as far as the functionality of, I'm wearing the Dakar. That's really one of my favorite pair of pants made by Preston. And then comes your Enduro pants. No, it's not necessarily for Enduro riders, it's just that's what the style is called. And then your Biker X and Classic and so on. You really have a vast range for men and women that accommodate almost any riding style and shape and size. But as far as the Dakar is concerned, he mentioned earlier that tearaway little pockets for your bank card or driver's license on. Coming up from Durban, it's really inconvenient. And I don't use this tag thing you guys have in Joburg, but it's really inconvenient to pull out the wallet or try and dig for change or whatever. It takes up some time at the toll booth. So it's really nice and convenient with my gloves. Pull the little tag open, yank the card out, give it to the auntie, put it back in the pocket, slap it closed, off I go. And also you have that little keyring clip and that little strap over. Usually when you have keys on your belt, these things, I know some people collect keys and they have bunches this big on their belts, but you had that little thing fit to the pants,
so that it prevents it from swinging.
So you clip your keys in and you run it through that little loop there, and it keeps it there.
Yeah,
still accessible because it's open; it's not in the pocket. And then the other pockets, Preston fitted is on the side of the leg where you can put your wallet. And on the left side is a big enough pouch, also tearaway pouch, where you can fit today's mobile phones.
They're big enough to
gone are the days we get these little Ericssons and Nokias. Now you have these S10s and 9s, and Preston made it big enough to fit my S10 Plus. And to the further left of it, and I'll give you a full-on review on the pants a little bit later, but on the further to the left, another tearaway pocket where you can put, I had my sunglasses in there. And so it has a position that I wasn't sitting on my glasses.
Well, and that's what I'm saying about the ergonomics. You know, we really thought about it, and we made the pants, worn them ourselves, tried them on. And, you know, at my age, I wear glasses. And so it's always a problem for me. When I put a helmet on or off, or I'm doing something, you end up with a pair of glasses, and then what do you do with it?
Yeah.
So we've got 4 pockets on the garments, and they basically for the 4 most essential tools, if I can put it like that, which is a wallet, and the wallet pocket is exactly the right size for a wallet.
Yeah.
So it doesn't flap around. There's the tearaway card pocket. There's the cell phone pocket, which would accommodate most phones today. And then the glasses pocket doubles up as a tool pocket. But you need glasses or dark glasses when you're on and off the bike. They need to go somewhere that's close and handy.
Yeah.
So I think we really got that right in terms of saying stripping it down to the bare minimum, but in terms of actually what works perfectly for the experience.
Not to mention the comfort as well. I mean, I'm not your thin average oak. In fact, I'm overweight. Would you say I'm overweight?
No, you're not overweight. No.
But anyway, it fits me comfortably. Really, at no stage did I feel discomfort coming up from Durbs. And when I rode to tank empty, and that was from Amanzim, Texas to Gela for the first fill up, and it wasn't uncomfortable at all. And one thing about the Dakar, so when you do hit rain, I had some rain leaving Durban. It was dry by the time I got to Maritzburg. It dries very, very quickly, so it breathes well.
Well, listen, I mean, once again, that adheres to the philosophy behind why we exist as a company and why we make these pants, is that we have an 8-month summer season. So even in winter, by midday, you start unlayering because it's so hot.
Yeah.
So all our pants, except for the Easy Over, is 100% breathable and lined with cotton on the inside. So the more you wash the garment, it becomes like an old pair of jeans.
Yeah.
More comfortable to wear and all day wearable. And then I think the one other thing that we do, I mean, if you look at our pants, we don't have any vents and zips and openings and stuff like that, because that's all stuff that just goes wrong on a pair of pants. Eventually you need to replace them, or
Yeah, but apart from those, you have the zips on the back of the pants for your off-road
boots. But that's a practical
that needs
thing, and
to
then
be
we use a number 10 YKK zip. So that's
a heavy duty.
Yeah, it's a robust zip.
One thing I must mention, that the Dakar doesn't come with the typical slouch pockets. In other words, those guys who like to have their hands in their pockets, it doesn't come with that. You don't need that, man.
No. If you've got gloves on and whatever, listen. The one thing is, the pants need to perform or work functionally when you're on the bike.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys, if you go away in an adventure trouser, for instance, you spend a couple of days in these pants, and then off the bike, they also still need to be comfortable and wearable.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard a lot of guys say about some of the imported gear that is, I can't wait to get out of these clothes. I can't wait to get out of these clothes. Whereas with our stuff, because it's light, it's breathable, and it's functional, you can go away for 3 days. You can spend 3 days in the garment, and it's comfortable enough to do that.
I had these Dakars on since I left Toti at 7 o'clock, and I only took them off last night at about was it 7:30? I live in these pants. Not just the Dakars, but the other pants, the classic. I often wear the classic jeans because it looks like a normal pair of jeans to my normal business meetings. And the Biker X, if it's a little bit brisk outside, I'll wear the Biker X because it's a warmer garment than the Dakar. Not that we get that cold in KZN. But tell us about the padding. You have 2 options as far as the padding is concerned, and one looks like it's something out of space. And the other one is your standard one.
So let me start with what we used to use. Because of comfort, all day wear. I mean, we did the research in the beginning, and why don't people wear motorcycle pants? And it was because they were uncomfortable. And part of what was uncomfortable was many years ago, the guys used very hard nylon for impact resistant padding. And that used to cut into your pants, and it was once again a case of, you know what, if you're going to go to the shops down the road or to movies or whatever, I'm not going to put on a pair of motorbike pants because they're just too uncomfortable. Yeah. So in the early days, we found a compact foam was quite adequate, and we've got 80 pairs of pants that we've taken back from people over the last 10 years to show.
Including mine from 2008.
Yes.
And the 4 that we tested in Umhlanga in 2011.
Correct. Yes.
We'll insert some of those clips there to see the drag test in action in this video. You'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and under those circumstances, reasonable urban commuting, the combination of the compact foam that we used and the abrasion resistant technical fabrics worked for most guys, and a lot of guys came back after accidents. We'd bring back the pants and we'd have a look and we'd see, and the guys would say, listen, I got up, I walked away, I'm fine, thank you very much.
Yep.
Technology keeps on developing and offering new options.
Yeah.
And I was very happy. About 2 years ago, I saw some vests in a sports shop, and they had a product on it called G-Form. And what I liked about it was it adhered to the highest specifications, the same as what the big brands use in their gear to protect against impact. It's called impact resistant armor. And the harder this makes contact with either the floor or an object, the more it reacts and the more it responds.
Yeah.
But once again, for me, what was interesting was the design of the specific product. And if I can show you this, it's a modular design that once again very comfortably sort of wraps around your body, and so it remains comfortable.
Yeah.
And the minute I saw this stuff, it's been in the back of my mind, I need to use this to offer the guys an option if they felt that it was worth it. And once we'd shown the guys and we said, go look at the website, see what it's all about, we got overwhelming response where the guys said, we love it, it looks like it's the right product.
And it justifies the additional expense. It's an option, isn't it?
It is an option,
over
yes.
the standard impact.
As you'll see, we've modified the design so you can get that as the old option, and this is the new. And it comes with a hip protector as well. So you get the impact in the major crash zones. If you had to come off your bike, it's knees and arse basically.
Yeah.
And that's where we offer it in our pants.
Yeah, I have them fitted in the Dakar, and you don't really know that you have padding.
Well, that's the point.
Sometimes, with the old ones, it almost looks like it's quite wide by the knee.
Yes.
It doesn't wrap around the knee well, and that's something that you can live with if you don't want to fork out the additional funds for this. But this is well worth it because it's definitely more comfortable. And I think it's definitely more effective as far as protection.
No, there's no question that it is, but it comes at a price. You know what I'm saying? But at least what we've managed to do. Listen, I mean, we were talking earlier about the tearaway pocket and the keyring clip. Those are all ideas that we didn't originally come up with. We've always run the business close to the floor. What I mean by that is we have open days at our factory where we invite people to bring in clothes for alterations or made to custom fit and so forth. And I still do shows myself, so I listen to what people say about the product. And both of these ideas and the impact-resistant armor, it was all from guys coming to us and saying, listen, would you consider this? And the fact that we listen to people has actually worked very, very well for us because there are people that are very serious bikers. And on a repetitive use, there's certain issues that present themselves. And them coming to us and saying, if you can address this issue, it solves a problem. It makes biking a more fun, a more comfortable experience. And so I have to thank a lot of our customers for just staying in touch with us and sort of feeling free enough to come to us and say, listen, have you thought of this? Or this is why you should think of that. And we kind of respond. We take it on board, and we actually then come back and say, "Well, we've listened to you, and we've done it."
I mean, this is the what? This is the new Dakar.
No, this is the breezy over. Yes.
But the same concept as far as the key clip is concerned, and that little strip to run the keys through.
Yes.
There's a tearaway pocket, fantastic side pocket there as well with Velcro. Where the Dakar has those two
clips.
And on the left-hand side, also there's a little pouch there for a mobile
That's your
phone.
cell phone pocket.
And in a pocket on the side there for a pair of glasses, or what did you say earlier? To fit,
even a torch if you're camping or so, even if you're out in the field. It's a nice place to just put a torch or a tool there that you might need to use.
The breezy over is mainly used for corporate guys who want to go to the office, but when he gets to the office, he wants to look.
You need to wear a uniform to office. So the idea of getting dressed on the bike and dealing with traffic, but having to take shoes off and your suit pants end up around your knee, etc., etc. We developed the easy overs for that specifically, and then the breezy overs is a summer version of the same garment. But the breezy overs, I must say, crosses over well into just regular biking. You can wear a pair of underpants or shorts under them as well.
Because it does have the padding.
It's got the padding. It's got the cotton inner.
Ballistic nylon.
Yep.
All of it. It just runs over your normal pair of pants.
Yeah.
And the zips are on the outside, correct?
Yes, yeah.
So
So,
it's
the
not
zips
on- not on-
open
not
to
on-
just above the knee.
So it's not on the inside where
No.
it'll scratch the tank
Yeah,
or anything like
correct,
that. Phenomenal,
correct.
breezy overs.
Yeah, so you just zip them open, and you can just drop the pants without having to take off your shoes,
Yeah.
or anything like
This
that.
is the Dakar, correct?
This is the Dakar. You can see the color that we use. We make the Dakar in that grey as well. But we also, in terms of coloring, we've gone much more towards earth tones.
Yeah.
They don't show up dirt so quickly. They don't draw heat. Yeah, fabric is a
Breathes well.
500D Cordura reinforced with a 1000D denier ballistic nylon underneath. So you've got
see.
quite a lot of abrasion protection. And I must say, I think one of the unique features about our pants is this gusset here in the crotch area, because where you end up building up a lot of heat, where you start steaming, is sort of in the area between your legs, and then you start steaming upwards. Now, having that airflow gusset there just allows this cool breeze to sort of draft up the pants, and it makes quite a big difference.
Yeah, it does. And also, you have the raised back for those guys.
We do, yeah.
What do they call it? Plumber's crack or whatever.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it raises the back just for added comfort. If your jacket sneaks up the back, just to keep the lower back covered as well.
Correct. Yeah. And it also
just adds to
that's it. Yeah. And I mean, these trousers come with belts. These are just current samples, but they also come with webbing belts with quick release buckles.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty nice garment, and I think ideally suited for our climate.
Yeah, I think I'm on my 4th Dakar now or something.
Yeah, you I think you helped road test the initial designs and came back with some constructive criticism, and we adjusted them, and I think you've got the latest version. So you've been there through the whole process, and I mean you've commented on how the garment has changed and how it's sort of improved over the years.
As far as availability is concerned, you've recently launched your online shop.
Yes, we do have an online
and
store.
you have locations of your own shops. Are they still in Hotties?
We've got one of our we've got 2 shops. One is in Hotties, northwest Pretoria, and the other one is in Clarence in the Eastern Free State.
That's it. But then you also have a huge network of dealers that supports.
We supply dealers in every province in the country, throughout the country. You know, there's somebody in one of the bigger urban areas near you that does carry the product. But if they don't, you're welcome to either contact us directly. We courier nationally, or you can order online directly from the store. So I mean,
I think a good line of advice would be, if they do purchase online, measure yourself properly. Don't think that you're a 34 and the 34 pair of jeans. I'm talking to you, madam. That think you're still a 32 that you got from Edgar's. You're going to slip into a 32 or a 28 from Xkulcha. No. Measure yourself up properly. Otherwise, you'll have a surprise, because your 32 might as well be a 36.
We've been through that with people, and I often say, if I had a beer for every time I had to correct somebody around their size, I'd be catatonic in a corner. No, we have a system, and where if somebody orders from us, we actually give them guidelines as to you need to go measure yourself. I mean,
your waist and your inseam and all that kind of stuff.
And you know what, we had a couple of mistakes in the beginning, and I have to be honest, we get it right 99% of the time. We make private to order for people that are in Namibia and Cape Town and wherever.
Private orders, what would people have to? Can they send you a sample of their pants that fits comfortably?
Not even
and you can make
necessary. No. What we do is, as long as they follow our instructions in terms of measuring themselves.
Right,
So we send you an order form over the internet by email, and you follow those instructions, and you tell us which style of pants. And we give you options. Do you want the denim soft washed? Don't you? Do you want this, that? And once you ask us to make you a pair of pants, we then ask you exactly. You have the option to specify. You can have 5 pockets if you want. Doesn't matter. But the idea is, there are people that are too tall, too short, big, and they really find it difficult to order off the shelf. And we're the only guys in the country that actually offer a made-to-fit service. So
you see, Xkulcha is South African. Proudly South African. Preston developed Xkulcha, what was it, 10 plus years ago?
Yeah, 11 years now.
And he's still here, still passionate about this product. So am I, and very passionate about the future of Xkulcha and getting people to get in these pants. Riding on normal pair of jeans, a normal pair of jeans will last you 2 to 5 meters. Then it's off you, And then this year, I literally crash tested the Biker X jean in 2008. okay, after 15 minutes of being knocked out, I walked away from it. And you called for a pair of pants, and there's just the denim top part of the knee had a bit of a scratch, and the outside, but the impacts, padding helped, the ballistic nylon, everything kept me from getting to my skin. And the drag testing we did in 2011 proved it again. You know, being dragged in one position over a distance like that, not that you're going to skid in one position over a distance like that, but these pants work. You will not find me riding in anything else but Xkulcha pants because it works. And then the man behind it, passionate about people wearing his garments, I mean, you can't go wrong. Proud as an African.
Well, I think something else I'd like to mention, just thinking about that, is that our prices compared to the imported goods, the quality imported goods. Listen, you get entry-level import goods that the guys bring in from wherever, and that you're going to get at a price, but you also get value at that price. You know what I'm saying? So there's no guarantees there. But if you compare the value of what you're buying or getting with a pair of our pants, it compares with the upper level brands that are being imported at 2-3 times the price.
What type of support do you offer now? Let's say a person has a crash.
Yeah.
And the pair of pants, can they send it to you? What's the process?
Yeah, normally we invite people. I mean, it's on our website. You know, you can contact us if you've been involved in an accident. And we say then, listen, send us back your pair of pants. We'd like to evaluate them. If we can't fix them, if it's a minor accident, we will repair them and just give them back to you. There's no charge. If it's a major accident, we're happy to replace those pants, but we keep the old garment. So we continue to evaluate the performance of the garments, and we try to improve as we go along.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's anybody in the country, because we manufafacture the stuff, that stands behind their product like that. That will say to you, listen, I'll give you a new pair of pants, just bring me back the old one.
No ways. And then further to that, Preston recently also offered anyone who's done any of my courses, MSI or back then and Bike Talk, any of the courses, advanced or skilled or road captains courses, a 15% discount on proof of that you've done the course, one of the certificates, your road captain's card, and also to the guys from ThinkBike. Any member of ThinkBike can get a 15% discount if you prove membership. I mean, if that doesn't tell you what Preston believes in and the support for local riders in this motorcycle industry, then if that's not enough motivation for you to get yourself a pair of Xkulcha pants, I mean, I don't know what will. I can't think of any excuse why not.
You got to weigh up the consequences. I mean, if you have an accident and you're not properly protected, the cost of that exercise is a whole lot more than the price of a pair of pants. It's the same as not wearing a proper helmet. You know, I mean, if you're on a bike, it's just sensible, and especially if you have a family and a job and everything, to sort of make the smart choices and to prioritize your safety, because if not, then the price that you pay for not being able to work for 3 months and maybe surgery and whatever else afterwards is lots more than the value of a pair of pants.
Folks, in closing, if you want to see what Preston has to offer on his website, xkulcha.com, the link is on the video. xkulcha.com, go and have a look at the shop. All the products that you have available is on there.
Or you can go to a dealer in your closest town, or you can phone us and we'll tell you who.
But I think your dealers are listed on your website as well, isn't it? Yeah, so get to a dealer, try it on. If you don't don't get what you're looking for, you either ask the dealer to get it for you, or make contact with Xkulcha directly.
Yeah, happy to be of service.
Absolutely. Preston, anything else from your side?
I know. Thank you for the opportunity. You know, I think for us it's just great to be a proudly South African brand and to offer what we believe is a product of value. Not only in terms of that it does what the promise is that it should do, protect you and be all day comfortable to wear, but that we back it up with service. You know, we have a relationship with you. Once someone's bought something from us, you know where to find us. You can always come back to us. And I mean, on our open days, we have a lot of people that bring pants back that they've either put on weight or that they've lost weight or whatever, and we
make adjustments for them.
Yeah, that's it. You know, so it's an ongoing thing, and we try and give you value for money.
If you are wearing a pair of Xkulcha garments or any of the Xkulcha products, leave a comment on the video. Tell us about your experience on your Xkulcha pants. If it's a bad experience, We need to know about it.
Same thing.
You know,
We learn from that as much as we
learn from
appreciate
that. But
the good.
please do share your thoughts and your experience with Xkulcha, your pants. Post a photograph of yourself wearing the pants. It'll be great to see people in Xkulcha all over the place. Preston, again, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.
Keep on doing what you're doing. We love it. I love the pants. We've known each other now for quite a lot of years. But again, visit the website xkulcha.com and leave your comments and let's see. Maybe we can get more people in these pants. It'll be fantastic. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Until then, stay safe and keep on wearing the good stuff. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Hein.